June 19th, 1984, the NBA draft at Madison Square Gardens fell for him. The number 1 pick, Akeem Olajuwon. Number 2, Sam Bowie. The third player chosen was probably the most exciting, Michael Jordan of North Carolina. His brilliant play in the Olympics, leading the U.S. to a gold medal, and his performance in the NBA preseason and the opening weeks of the regular season has a lot of people thinking perhaps he should have been the number 1 draft pick. Nevertheless, one thing is certain. He has a bright future ahead of him.
Let's hope so. Professional level is very hard work, and I think I'm dedicated enough to work hard and try to be the best basketball player I can. And it's good to get comments from everyone, and that's inspiring to go out and keep working hard.
How's the transition been from college to the Olympic experience and now to the NBA?
Well, I think it's been pretty easy. I think the Olympic was kind of pre-professional level. It was fast-paced, it was physical, and that's just the type of NBA game is. And, coming on this level is a brand new start for me, and I have to start from the bottom and work my way up. So, I think the hard work is ahead of me, and I'm willing to take on that challenge and go out and play the best I can.
After the Olympics and the glory and wearing the gold medal, was it difficult to come down from that high?
It was. I think the Olympics was a big dream come true for me. A lot of players don't get the chance to represent the United States, and I did, and I was very happy to do that. And now I'm just coming off of that, and I know it's reality now, and it's in the past, and I have to look forward to the future. But it's going to be some fond memories, and I have to get ready for my professional career.
Michael Jordan is a 6'5" swingman who has shown he can play small forward, point guard, or shooting guard. He's a winner who's played under different yet highly successful coaches. The calm tactician, Dean Smith, was his coach at North Carolina, and the hard-to-please Bobby Knight guided him in the Olympics. Jordan was able to adapt to their dissimilar styles and learn a lot from both.
Well, I think both of those coaches had a big influence on me. I think Coach Smith more than Coach Knight because I played for him 3 years. And, I think Coach Smith helped me out fundamentally. And Coach Knight really just reinstated that. And he really helped me concentration-wise. And I think right now coming into the league, I met all my extremes of coaches. I think Coach Knight was the hard type of coach. He really wants best for his players, and he used different types of methods to get it out of you. And Coach Smith is the mild type, and he really used psychology to get it out of you. So I don't think anyone can go to that extreme either way.
How about Coach Lockery in the pros?
I think he fits right in between. He's sometimes he can be like Coach Knight, and sometimes he can be like Coach Smith, and I'm very happy for that. And I really getting to know Coach Lockery a great deal, and I really admire his coaching ability.
What did they tell you they expected from you? Certainly the fans of Chicago have been hungry for a winner for a long time. What are they expect you to be the savior. What about the coach and your fellow teammates?
Well, naturally, the expectation is going to be high. And I guess the coach has been reminding me that, hey, it's a team basketball game, and you really don't have to take burden on yourself to try to go out and do everything yourself. And I kind of picked that up. I'm not trying to do everything for myself. I just think that right now the best thing for me is to try to fit in with this ball club and try to mingle and become a winning team. And so far, it's been working out. I get advice from each coach and staff about the style of professional basketball, and I'm picking up little things as I play other basketball players, and I'm getting knowledge of the professional style of game.
Good luck to you, and I expect that Rookie of the Year honors would not be out of line for you.
Well, that's good if we're winning. I mean, if the team wins, then I like to accept those individual awards with greatness, but I really like to see the team do well before I can do well.
Sparrow will start out on Watley. Tucker will have the assignment of guarding Michael Jordan. I'm glad that's him and not me. The officials, Mike Mathis and Bill Oates.
Cummings got the tip to Bernard King to lay it up and in.
They had some close games except the game down in Houston. So that to me is a sign that there may be a good ball club as Jordan comes up with the steal and the stuff.
8-2. Chicago now leads by 6.
Miscommunications on the defensive end by the Chicago Bulls that time. Oh no.
Michael Jordan double clutching on the reverse side of the board.
As you see Michael Jordan right here take the baseline. Kings in the air, scores. Louis Orr did not cut off the baseline.
Jordan's a complete player. He plays both ends of the floor.
And he just demonstrated there by playing the passing lanes.
Jordan It's a jump shot.
There's the shot, Jim, that experts said he couldn't hit with consistency. And again,
Darrell Walker in the game for the Knicks now. He replaced Trent Tucker.
And again, the Knicks are applying pressure. Oh,
what a shot. Michael Jordan making it look easy, and you know it isn't. Bernard King, 28-22. The Knicks down by 6-12 for Bernard King.
Well, here's the matchup that the people were really looking for it. And did you see the baseline move by Michael Jordan over to Caldwell Jones for 2 points? Excuse me, I got excited, Jim. Just took a little play-by-play from you.
It's all right.
That was an excellent pass from Ernie Grunfeld that got the ball to Carter for the 2 points then.
What a jam by Woolridge. The second time they've broken the press with a Woolridge jam. And it's 32-25, Bulls by 7.
But instead, he tried to get too close, and as he made his pivot, he did walk. Or, in that situation, try swinging the ball.
What a shot. What a shot by Mr. Jordan. I have a feeling we're going to say that a lot in the next 15 years. What a shot by Mr. Jordan. And the Knicks are 14 down.
And Bernard is so quick. He got by and put the shot up with his right hand. As you saw, Michael Jordan right there out of control, and he's going to end up getting fouled.
That was a bad release pass there. The Knicks would have had it going. Minute 24, so they've cut into this Chicago lead by 9. Chicago led by 23.
Chicago has done a good job of putting the Knicks back in the game because they have been more one-on-one and more out of control than they were at the first.
2 shots from Michael Jordan. Stands at the foul line with 13 points. King has 18 for the Knicks. Woolridge has 16, and now Michael Jordan has 14. Score at halftime. Knicks trail 69-50. You're watching Knicks basketball. They lead the Knicks by 18, 70-52. Jim Carvelis and Butch Beard, Madison Square Garden. Michael Jordan. And it's a 20-point Chicago lead, 72-52. That's 17 for Air Jordan.
And there's not much you can do as a defensive player. You play behind him, he just shoots a turnaround jumper and then comes up with the steal on the defensive end.
That's a good play by Trent Tucker to knock away from Jordan from behind. Enos Watley with the ball. Michael Jordan makes it look easy. 74-52. The Knicks down by 22.
That time Bernard hustled back and knocked the ball away because Woolridge would have had a sure dunk or layup in the transition game.
Michael Jordan on the inbounds pass, and what a beautiful move by Michael Jordan. It's 80-56 Chicago by 24 points. I believe that's their biggest lead. 5:15 to play in the third.
And here's the matchup that everybody came to see, Jordan against King.
Michael Jordan.
And then the Bulls coming right straight back with the layup from Wes Matthews. That was partially blocked right there by Woolridge.
Here's Michael Jordan. Daly a miss. And Michael Jordan a follow-up jam. 94-75, the Bulls by 19. Jordan floated right around James Bailey. Now that looked like the doctor right there.
But instead he chose to go to the hoop and he scored. Not again.
Yes, again. 98-79, the Bulls by 19.
And if Quentin Daly can get into the offensive flow, it really can be a spectacular night for the Bulls as Jordan has come up with another steal.
Michael Jordan puts on a show. The Knickerbockers trailing by 23. James Bailey missed it. Bannister and a block by Jordan. Kenny Bannister went up to jam the ball, and Michael Jordan rejected it.
Well, that time, and you're going to see Bannister on his way to the hoop now.
Great crowd at the Garden.
And they've been entertained tonight. Even though it may be by the wrong ball club or the wrong individual, they've been entertained by that guy right there.
Michael Michael Jordan. Final score, the Bulls 121 and the Knickerbockers 106.
Brightest new star in the NBA, Michael Jordan, who, by the way, was born in Brooklyn, New York, right? When did you leave?
I left about 2 years after I was born.
That's too bad. You could have stuck around and played for St. John's and come play for the Knicks. Michael, is there anything at all that has surprised you in your early games in the NBA?
Well, it really hasn't surprised me. I adjusted pretty easily, and I'm surprised at how fast I'm picking up the game. And it comes from playing with the Olympic team when we played against the NBA all summer. So that gave me experience, and I came into training camp prepared, and playing the summer kept my skills up. And
all right, let me ask you one question before we go to some highlights. There's been a lot said about playing for Dean Smith. He's a great coach, but you have to play really so much, within a team concept. Guys like you and Walter Davis and all these great North Carolina players, when you come to the NBA, it's almost easier for you. Is that true?
Well, I think when I went to UNC, I was coming out of high school more of an individual player, but at UNC you learn a team basketball, and I think Coach Smith made me into a team basketball player in other phases of the game, not just scoring. And now, I'm kind of putting all of it together, and in this league I kind of have a one-on-one situation more often than in college.
You are putting it together. I know the Knicks would confirm that. Let's look at some highlights now, Michael, and you comment on it. And if you do well enough, maybe Butch will be in trouble.
Well, right there, I reached back. I saw the ball was slow, and I was just trying to think of something to do, and I took off too far. But I barely made it, and I'm happy that I made the points.
Unbelievable hands. Really unbelievable.
Well, it comes with fundamental defense that I learned at Coach Smith, and he gives me a lot of freelance. And here I just take baseline, and I learned that from James Worthy playing against him all the summer.
Michael, was there any team that you wanted to play for other than Chicago when you were drafted? If you had a team that you could have chosen, what would that team have been?
Well, I didn't think of a team to play for. I like the Los Angeles Lakers.
Because of Worthy and
Worthy and all the players they have a very talented team. But if I went to L.A., there's no way that I can help them. They have a very good team, and they won national world championships without me. So, I'm happy that I came to Chicago, and I can contribute and help them win.
I know it's early times now, and you've seen Detroit. You beat them last night. You played against Milwaukee, beat them in an exciting game in Chicago. You beat them, in fact. How do you like your chances?
Well, I think our chances are very good. A lot of teams are taking us for granted, and
not anymore.
Maybe not anymore, but we like to be an underdog, and we feel that we're a very improved basketball team. We have that winning attitude, and every time we take the court, we think we have a winning chance, and we go out and play hard, and that's what we need.
All right, a couple more questions. First of all, you saw Bernard King a lot on television last year in the playoffs, making all those 40-point games. What do you think of Bernard King?
I think he's an outstanding basketball player, and just playing against Bernard, you can learn a lot. His height, he can play inside, use his quickness, use his jumping ability, and I'm about his height, and I have to play inside at some point in time. So you can learn a lot just playing against him, and you really can't stop him. You just have to contain him.
In the exhibition game and here tonight, there were stages where it was a gunfight between you and Bernard. Do you welcome that, playing one-on-one against a great player?
Well, I think Coach realized, and I think I am a little bit quicker than Bernard, and we used that to the best of our ability tonight. But I don't never think it's a rivalry between Bernard and myself. I just think it's at one point in time we have to take advantage of our advantages.
All right, what does the crowd do for you tonight? Even though it was a Knick crowd, they were for Jordan because it's a sophisticated crowd. New York is, as you know, they like great players. I thought there was a time there in the second period where you were going one-on-one a lot. It was almost as if the crowd was expecting you to do something spectacular and you were going to respond.
Well, really, I was just trying to create something. I felt that, like I said, I could go one-on-one with the player. Either I could score or, create some other situation for my other players. And I guess the crowd got really up about that. And fortunately, I got a couple of baskets, and then again, I got a couple of assists.
He did a lot of things tonight. He's going to do a lot of things in a brilliant career as well. Michael, thank you very much for coming by, and congratulations to you on your great start. And we in the NBA that have been around a while are really happy to have you here.
Thank you very much.
Okay.